Alexander was by the
Hey, what's up, y'all? I ain't gonna be on here long, man. I'm gonna put some wisdom in your ear in regards to. Someone asked me a couple of days ago, Rico, how will we fund ourselves, and why we can't, why don't we have this or that?
She shook her head, took a slow breath.
How we will fund ourselves, and this is for the ones that will be a part of the unity. Let's say we got 1 million gang members and 1 million people that have joined this unity. We fund ourselves simply by donating $1 a week. That's if we got 1 million people, that's $1 million a week, $4 million a month. We create our own revenue system within our own unity circle. So now we got 4 million a month now. So now we can go and build this school or this hospital for $1 million. We got a board, we got votes. Everybody that's part of this union of this 1 million people would have votes within on where the money need to be spent at. The majority of the votes will win. The money will be kept in the bank or credit union. That majority of the vote will win on which bank or credit union that the money will be kept in. We always say we ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing. The only reason why we ain't got nothing as black people is because we have no unity. So as I just said, if it was 1 million of us that got together today and say we want to have unity, we donate $1 a week. That's $1 million a week, $4 million a month. This is how you build generational wealth and build your own nation to be able to be financial stable.
And I'm not going to let some secretary turn me into a scam.
If we don't do this right here, we don't. We always say we got people that's with resources, land and this and that and food and whatever the case may be. But we ain't got no protection. Black Wall Street, everything that we done tried to build for the last 400 years, the president came through and tore it down and burnt it down and killed us or took it shit, whatever the fuck they done did, they done came and did that. Why? We ain't never had a protection line other than pretty much when the Civil War happened. And that wasn't just a protection line, it was just a lot of niggas that got tired and said they want to be free, so they went to fight. But what I'm saying is that we never had a protection line. Anytime we say we don't want to be a part of this system, we're going to build our own system. We're going to build and take care of our own self. We never have a protection line. When we did have a protection line, look what they did. When Malcolm X and built what they built for the protection line of the people, look what they did. When my father and them built what they built for the protection line of the people, look what they did. When Martin Luther King built the protection line for the people, look what they did. They kill our leaders right in front of our face, but yet we never stand up. We never do nothing. They kill our leaders right in front of our face on national TV, knowing that we the people ain't gonna stand up and do nothing. So therefore, we left vulnerable. Why? Because we don't have a protection line. If we had a protection line, they wouldn't do the things that they do to us. But in order to have a protection line, you got to be able to provide and finance that protection line, so that 1 million people join together in unity would be the financial providers for that protection line. We will basically become our own bank, is what we will become within that unity. Because at a $4 million a month budget, think of the things that we can build: hospitals, schools, daycares, farms, grocery store. Everything that we need will come out of that budget. We can pay our own people, our own staff. We no longer need nobody to help us and pay us. We help ourselves. I think this is what Martin Luther King was talking about when he said, pick yourself up by your own bootstrap. You know, so this is what I think. This is how we pick ourselves up with our own bootstrap. We can't talk about doing other things because our people today ain't built like the people that was built in 1966 and 1958 with Malcolm X them, and they ain't built like that today. So we got to go to different avenues. I'm not saying everybody's like that. We got some that are really built like that. Those will be the military. Those will be the front line. Those will be the protection. But people gonna have a life. They gonna want to get paid. That's how we pay our protection line. That's how we pay our nurses, our teachers, our doctors, our scientists. This is how we build our own nation.
No small talk, just silence.
We can't be a nation if we can't provide for ourselves. We can't be a nation if we can't protect ourselves. We didn't have resources, and look at Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street had everything.
Tucked behind a row.
People came through and burnt it down. Killed people in the process and everything. Sent them into a why? Because it had no protection line. The first rule to building resources, you must be able to protect those resources.
Stella was led to a quiet room.
You must be able to provide protection for those resources if you yourself can't protect those resources.
Miss Carter, the woman asked softly.
So y'all make sure y'all share this right here. Remember this here. The unity will provide financial services and financial revenue for ourselves.
I've seen this before.
Every member would donate $1 a week. If it's 100,000 of us, then that's $100,000 a week. And guess what? Individually, what would you have in that week? You would only have $1. So let's say, for instance, people say, well, I don't want to be a part of this no more. Give me my money back. 2 weeks down the line, you ain't put in but $2. So what this tells everybody, we stronger together than we are apart. Why? If it's 100,000 of us and we put $1, that's $100,000. But if we take each one of them dollars back in a week, all 100,000 people don't have but $1. But together, we got 100 grand. We got enough to go and buy something. We got enough to go and do something. With that dollar, we barely got enough for a soda nowadays.
Pause. Can you do that?
Y'all take that and share this message, man, and make sure that everybody want to be in unity. Hit his message, especially to the Bloods and the Crips that's joining the unity. Oh yeah, we got JT bigger figure too, man, down with the unity, man. Yeah, we're gonna be doing our thing. Y'all see it coming, but yeah, we got him down with it. Everything blowing, man. So this is why I'm making this message of how we gonna provide revenues for ourselves. Like we always say, we ain't got no radio stations. We ain't got no radio stations. I got connection to where we can buy radio stations and stuff. We just have to have the money. I seen a radio station in New York for 275 grand. We can pay 50K down on it and run it how we run it. We deal directly with FEC. We fill out the 314s and the 315s to deal with directly with the FCC. We deal with the train. We transfer the paperwork with the owners and all this right here. These are the things how we do it. We need revenue. So if we had 1 million people that was doing that was donating that dollar, we got 275,000 right there. I'm just using that for an example. That'll be our first radio station.
That's how you stay alive.
We don't need them. All we need is us and unity. I'm your leader, Rico Dukes, leader of all Black Panther Party across the nation, and the chief officer, They Feel True, Federal Government of America. Man, y'all already know. Unity is a must. It's the only way we gonna survive.